So today topic, we are going to discuss about the corona. The phenomenon of corona is accompanied by a hissing sound, production of ozone, power loss, and radio interference. These are the symptoms for corona in the power system network. The electric power transmission practically deals in the bulk transfer of electrical energy. From generating stations situated many kilometers away from the main consumption centers or the cities. For this reason, for the long distance transmission cables are of almost necessity for effective power transfer, which evidently results in huge losses across the system. Minimizing those has been a major challenge for power engineers of late, and to do that, one should have a clear understanding of the type and nature of losses. From that, one of the losses is called as the corona effect in power system network. Now, we are going to discuss about the corona loss. Now, the electric discharge around the conductors due to the flow of these ions, giving rise to a faint luminescent glow along with the hissing sound accompanied by the liberation of ozone, which is readily identified due to its characteristics order. This phenomena of electrical discharge occurring in transmission line for high values of voltage is known as the corona effect in power systems. The factors affecting corona effect in power systems are: the line voltage of the conductor is the main determining factor for corona in transmission lines. At low value of voltage, the stress on the air is too less to dissociate them, and hence no electrical discharge occurs. Since with the increasing voltage, corona effect in the transmission line occurs due to the ionization of the atmospheric air surrounding the cables. It is mainly affected by the conditions of the cables as well as the physical state of the atmosphere. Let us look into this criterion now with greater details. Now, what are the important terms used in the corona? The phenomena of corona plays an important role in the design of an overhead transmission line. Therefore, it is possible to consider the following terms much used in the analysis of corona effect. Due to this corona effect, the performance of the transmission line also reduces, efficiency goes down, the regulation of the system also goes down. The first one, critical disruptive voltage. It is the minimum phase neutral voltage at which corona occurs. It is the minimum phase neutral voltage at which corona occurs. Now, consider two conductors of radius or centimeter and spaced d centimeter apart. If V is the phase neutral potential, then the potential gradient at the conductor surface is given by G is equal to V dot by R into ln of d by R volt per meter. In order that corona is formed, the value of G must be made equal to the breakdown strength of the air. The breakdown strength of air at 76 centimeter pressure and a temperature of 25 degrees centigrade is 30 kilovolt per centimeter maximum, or 21.2 kilovolt per centimeter. That is the RMS value, and it is denoted by G naught. If Vc is the phase neutral potential required under these conditions, then G naught is equal to Vc divided by R into Ln divided by Ln of d by R, where G naught is equal to breakdown strength of air at 76 centimeter of mercury and 25 degrees centigrade, equal to 30 kilovolt per centimeter maximum, or 21.2 kilovolt per centimeter in RMS. The critical disruptive voltage Vc is equal to G naught into R into Ln of d by R. The above expression for disruptive voltage is under standard conditions, that is at 76 centimeter of Hg and 25 degrees centigrade. However, if these conditions vary, the air density also changes, thus altering the value of G naught. The value of G naught is directly proportional to air density. Thus, the breakdown strength of air at barometric pressure of B centimeter of mercury and the temperature of T degree centigrade becomes del into G naught, where del is equal to air density factor, that is equal to 3.92 divided by 273 plus T. Under standard conditions, the value of del is equal to 1. Critical disruptive voltage Vc equal to G naught into del into R into Ln of d by R. Correction must also be made for the surface condition of the conductor. This is accounted for the multiplying the above expression by irregularity factor m naught. Now, the modified critical disruptive voltage Vc equal to G naught into del into m naught R into Ln of d by R kilovolt per phase, where m is equal to 1 for polished conductors, and also that is equal to 0.98 to 0.92 for dirty conductors. That will be also equal to 0.87 to 0.8 for standard conductors. The second, the visual critical voltage. It is a minimum phase neutral voltage at which corona glow appears all along the line conductors. This voltage is called as a visual critical voltage. It has been seen that in case of parallel conductors, the corona glow does not begin at the disruptive voltage Vc, but at a higher voltage Vv, called visual critical voltage. The phase neutral effective value of visual critical voltage is given by the following empirical formula. Vv is equal to mv into G naught del into R into 1 plus 0.3 divided by root of del R into Ln of d by R kilovolt per phase, where mv is another irregularity factor having a value of 1 for polished conductor and 0.72 to 0.82 for rough conductors. The third, the power loss due to corona. Formation of corona is always accompanied by energy loss, which is dissipated in the form of light, heat, sound, and chemical actions. When the disruptive voltage is exceeded, the power loss due to corona is given by P is equal to 241 into 10 power minus 5 into F plus 25 divided by del into root of R by D into V minus Vc power whole square in kilowatts per kilometer per phase. So this is the power loss correlation for system due to corona. The advantages and disadvantages of corona. Corona has many advantages and disadvantages in that correct design of a high voltage overhead line, the balance should be struck between the advantages and disadvantages. First, we'll see what is the advantages of corona. First point, due to corona formation, the air surrounding the conductor becomes conducting and hence virtual diameter of the conductor is increased. The increased diameter reduces the electrostatic stress between the conductors. The second one is corona reduces the effect of transients produced by surges. Next is the disadvantages. The first one is corona is accompanied by a loss of energy. This affects the transmission efficiency of the line. Ozone is produced by corona and may cause corrosion of the conductor due to chemical actions. The third point, the current drawn by the line due to corona is non-sinusoidal, and hence non-sinusoidal voltage drop occurs in the line. This may cause inductive interference with neighboring communication lines. So these are the advantages and disadvantages of the corona. Now we will discuss about what are the methods to reduce the corona discharge effect. Corona can be avoided by, first point, by minimizing the voltage stress and electric field gradient. This is a first step. You have to reduce the corona discharge effect in the transmission line. This is accomplished by utilizing good high voltage design practices, that is maximizing the distance between the conductors and have large voltage differentials, using conductors with large radii and avoiding parts that have sharp points or sharp edges. The second point is surface treatments. Corona inception voltage can sometimes be increased by using a surface treatment, such as a semiconductor layer, high voltage putty, or corona dope. Third, homogeneous insulators. Use a good homogeneous So next, the methods to reduce the corona discharge effect. The first one is by minimizing the voltage stress and electric field gradient. The second one is a surface treatments. The third point will be already, first two points will be already we have discussed. Now we are discussing about the third point, homogeneous insulators. Here, use a good homogeneous insulator, void-free solids such as properly prepared silicon and epoxy potting materials work well for corona problems, or it will reduce the corona effects. Fourth one is if you are limiting to using air as your insulators, then you are left with geometry as the critical parameters. Finally, ensure that steps are taken to reduce or eliminate unwanted voltage transients, which can cause corona to start. The fifth one is using bundled conductors. On our 345 kilowatt line, we have installed multiple conductors per phase. This is a common way of increasing the effective diameter of the conductor, which in turn results in less resistance, which in turn reduce losses. The sixth one, elimination of sharp points. The electric charges tend to form on sharp points. Therefore, when particles, we strive to eliminate sharp points on transmission line components. Using corona rings. On certain new 345 kilo structures, we are now installing corona rings. These rings have smooth, round surfaces which are designed to distribute charge across a wider area, thereby reducing the electric field and the resulting corona discharges. Next, this is weather. Corona phenomena much worse in 4 weather: light altitude. So this a foul weather, the corona discharge is very, very heavier, very high. So the weather is also very, very important parameter here. Next, new conductor. new conductor can lead to poor corona performance for a while. Next, by increasing the spacing between the conductors, corona discharge effect can be reduced by increasing the clearance spacing between the phases of the transmission lines. However, increase in the phases results in heavier metal supports, cost and space requirement increases. This is the drawback for that one. By increasing the diameter of the conductor, diameter of the conductor can be increased to reduce the corona discharge effect. By using hollow conductors, corona discharge effect can be improved. So these are the methods or ways to reduce the corona effect in the transmission line.